All right. Hold on. I gotta scoot my screen closer. It's not fitting the vibes, guys. Oh, that was a loud noise. My bad, dog. My bad. It's not fitting the vibes. All right. The vibes. All right. They're immaculate. Can you guys tell that I literally just pressed record on a whim? Because, yeah, that's what I did. But anyways, guys, welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Platinum Randomizer Nuzlocke. Last time, had a bit of a massacre. Recovered from the massacre. Let's see if I remember what happened. There was a Bronzong that died because I forgot Float Slide Crunch. And then I believe there was a Regigigas involved. Which, when there's a Regigigas involved in a randomizer, usually there's not much you can do. But we recovered when we had to fight the bosses in the last lakefront, and now we're at this lakefront. And we got more bosses to fight. So, Terror did great in his debut. I mean, he swept that entire fight. So, don't know if I want to lead with him right now. I would like to lead with Tesla, though. I do want to get these guys some EVs going. And I believe we have a double battle here, so... What's with this old timer? Yeah, we got a double battle. A required double battle. So, we'll see how this goes. Usually my strategy with double battles is to just take them on one at a time. Because you never know what they're going to have, and there's a Deoxys. Is that Speed Deoxys? Is that the one that didn't exist in Gen 3 and then they brought it into Gen... I think it was. I think they made one new form in Gen 4. Why do you know knockoff? Okay, well, they didn't do anything because you're not a physical attacker, but still. Also, I just realized I used a grass move on a poison type. But it doesn't matter, it was neutral. It's not terrible. Alright. Yeah, Crunch just one-shots. Regigigas is... No, not Regigigas. Deoxys is weird. I love Deoxys. I've always thought he's super cool. But his stats... Like, the defensive form is the only one that seems like it's useful. Because I swear that I think the attack form... If that was the attack form, that would make sense. Because I think the attack form is like base 25 for both defenses. Which is nuts. Like, I don't even need to explain how bad that is, I feel like. Oh my gosh. But, yeah, that looked like the speed one to me. But that was one of those fun facts I didn't really know. Was that speed form was... Well, you know Earth Power? Okay. That very much so scared me. Let's go into our flying type, and I will... I'll just go for a Magical Leaf on Dusknoir. See how much that does. Okay. Shadow Punch. I should be able to live one Shadow Punch. There's no way. Yeah. Alright. Awkward Tail on Nidoqueen. Get Onion the hell out of here. But yeah, like I was saying, that was... I didn't know Speed Deoxys didn't exist in Gen 3. Fun fact. But I mean, it's hard to get that Pokemon in Gen 3 anyway, so... what's my answer for... Oh, Fang. Yeah, we got Fang. Oh, Onion lived! Onion lived! Holy crap! Mom, get the camera! Onion lived! I thought it was over. I was gonna be so upset. Our little onion fairy lived. Holy crap, man. I was like, dude, what are the odds that it uses pursuit right there? And it does. I had that in the back of my mind. Thank you for that crit, buddy. Alright, I'm gonna go heal and think about my life. Alright, we're back. So this I can do in a single battle, and obviously I am going to do that because of how crazy the last one got. So, gosh, that was nuts. Pursuit, okay. Okay, I gotta lock in automatically. Good thing I have an ice type, but my ice type doesn't have any physical moves, so maybe I just go Terror and Ice Fang. And I feel like Terror just does a better job. Honestly. Protect, okay. I'm so glad I did this as a single battle. You get that by level up? That's interesting. Of course. Of course. Okay, how much is Dragon Breath gonna do? Okay, guess Terror's not an option. Terror just got RNG'd completely, so that's fun. Let's go for my special move on my physical attacker. Alright, I should have done that from the start. But whatever. So I watched one of the worst movies I've ever seen today. Just throwing that out there. Oh, hey, it's Byron. Brian. I will never not call him Byron. Yeah, I watched quite possibly one of the worst movies ever made today. I watched Alien vs. Predator Requiem. Now, a lot of you probably never heard of that. You probably know Alien. The first two Alien movies are amazing. But I decided that I liked those movies so much that I was going to watch every single episode in the franchise. And that includes the Alien vs. Predator movies. And they made two of them. The first one was already pretty bad. Second one was the most forgettable movie I've ever seen in my entire life. It kind of... I feel like the budget they had must have been so low. But I don't know. It was just... the blood looked like ketchup. It was boring. It's centered around teens in a small city, and you don't really care about the teens at all. People just die left and right. I mean, even the action between Predator and the Predators and the aliens is just it was so much better than the first movie, and the first movie kind of sucked. Because the first movie, it was weird because the main character kind of, it seemed like there was some tension between her and the Predator, and not the good, not like the, violent kind of tension. It was more like I'm into this kind of tension. So, oh, there's a Garchomp. You're telling me at the beginning of this game I could have ran into a Garchomp? I wonder what my encounter was for this anyway. You're paralyzed. Do I care that you're paralyzed? We'll be fine for one battle, and then I'll run back and heal again. But yeah, they like put mud on the lens to make up for the fact that they had absolutely no budget. It was really bad. But Yeah, I just kind of decided I was gonna watch every single one of the movies in the franchise, and that's come back to haunt me because there's so many. Alien 3 was really bad. It was better than the fourth Alien movie. I don't remember what that one was called. Holy crap. I also took a huge hiatus because I really didn't want to watch the second Alien versus Predator movie. Like it's been probably five or so months since I've seen one of these movies. So I have Prometheus next, which I've heard good things about. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, I don't even remember. I don't even remember the fourth movie. What was it called? It wasn't like Rebirth or something. I don't remember. It was weird because they brought back um, the main character as a clone. They brought back Winona Ryder as a clone. It was very weird. But alright, I'm gonna heal and I'll see you guys for the boss fight. Alright. Is this a double battle? Why do I remember this in my head as a double battle? I don't know, but I really would like to get some stealth rocks up, nonetheless. So, let's see how we do with that strategy. That face, it brings back bad memories. I'm talking about the Windworks. Oh, this is the Brugly girl. I caught a whole lot of trouble from that face. What was a look on your face? You don't remember me, do you? I feel like I would remember you. I just don't say anything. So what is it? Are you some lovey-dovey couple to the rest of you? Not a chance. Not even a teeny one. You're all going down. I do not remember that line. I feel like I would remember that as a kid because as a kid I feel like I kind of had a little crush on Dawn. I had more of a crush on May, but I would catch on the lines like that, but I don't remember that line at all. You do have a water move, I'm pretty sure. I feel like you know Hydro Pump. So I can't stay on you. Gonna have to go. What are you? You're not even weak to. I could go Fang because I have Dragon Tail on it, or Dragon Rush. Yeah, resist the water move. Wait, no, ice doesn't resist water. Ice sucks. I forget ice doesn't resist water. It's so stupid. Okay, well, I can't live another one of those. So I'm gonna have to go Terror, because I know at least you resist water. Of course, you're hitting your Hydro Pumps. Ice is neutral against you. I don't have Twister or anything like that. I'm just gonna go for a Fly, honestly. You waste some of that Hydro Pump PP, or just go for Agility. Okay, now you're faster than me. Kingdra's such a hard Pokemon to deal with. Ugh. Wow. Okay, it sucks that I got paralyzed, but wow. When that did that much damage, I was like, what's happening? Because I thought we were going to be sitting here for a while. Alright, Sir Viper. I have Zen Headbutt on Tesla. So I think I might just go with that. I don't have any ground type moves anymore. So yeah, let's go Tesla here. I don't know if I can risk a Swagger though. I can go for one. I'll go for one. Okay, good. That'll kill because of the attack boost. I'm about to switch out after this though. Charizard, I wish I could stay in and just Thunderfang you. Should I? Because it probably would kill. That's the thing. Byron, you're a Steel type, right? Yeah, because I wouldn't do good against you because you're part Steel. If you're all rock, maybe. The crappy part is that my answer probably is Tesla right now. I'm just gonna go for it. How much is the flamethrower gonna do? This is so intense. Oh, I snapped out after 2 turns? Oh, you're so goated right now, Luxray. This is why I freaking love Luxray. Holy crap. I'm so excited to be using a Luxray in my favorite freaking Pokemon game. This is my second favorite Pokemon ever. I got to use Zangoose, which is my first favorite Pokemon ever. Like, this is just written in stone, man. Okay, you're the Steel type one. You're quad weak to fire. What else are you weak to? You're weak to fighting, I'm pretty sure. Should be. I mean, nonetheless, Swarm can't really do much to you, so... Or you can't do much to Swarm. Attract, oh my... You're just gonna be annoying. That's all you're gonna do. Okay, I've broken out of every single status condition so far. Okay, I am not super effective. It's kind of what I thought, but still. Alright, yeah, that was bound to happen. That was bound to happen. I feel like Attraction is one of the most annoying things in Pokemon. I feel like I never break out of Attraction. I have a pretty bad luck with Confusion too, but not in this battle. Honchkrow, okay. I don't... You literally cannot touch Byron. I'm a physical wall. You cannot touch Brian. And yes, I am still going back and forth between his names. Alright, Technician boosted stab. Does a lot of damage. I mean, Honchkrow is so frail, but that did a lot more than I thought it would. I think a couple quick attacks should be able to take you out. Or just... Oh, no, I got a crit. I was about to say that did a lot more damage. But you lived on 1 HP. What do you have? Oh, Sheldo. Okay. Priority Bastiodon. Let's go. 2 crits in a row? What are you smoking, Brian? Damn. Alright, Ditto. Cool. Alright. We just go back into Swarm. Oh, I didn't think about you transforming. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, that sucks. Terra does fine here, though. There's nothing you can do to touch Gyarados. I resist that. There's no way. Yes. Okay. Flying on our Gyarados. Actually getting to use flying type moves on Gyarados. Let's go, baby. Again and again. I lost again. So first the Windworks and now Lake Verity that I owe you for. This shouldn't be happening to Team Galactic's commander. Calm down, Mars. I've done my part in all of this. My mission was to transport the lake's Pokemon to our HQ. That's right. I accomplished my mission without a problem. Team, we're pulling out. The boss is waiting at the HQ. We still have to do the HQ after this? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Mesprit, we got it. What about Barry? Is he safe at Lake Acuity? What is happening? Oh, wait, so I don't do the HQ now? I feel like I do the HQ now. Am I wrong? I'm gonna go check. I feel like I definitely do. But Rowan was saying go to Lake Acuity. I don't know. That's weird. Is that, I mean, I guess he was telling me, okay, Don was telling me to go here, and he was telling me to go to Lake Acuity. I guess they're just laying out your next objectives in front of you. That would make sense. Okay. So, do we... This is always the part of the game where I get a little confused. Isn't Looker just in here? No, wait, that was the wrong door. I feel like I remember Looker just being in here at this point in the game. No. Okay, I'm gonna go to the other side, and then if I can't figure it out, I'll just look it up. So, one sec, guys. Alright, so yeah, you are doing this after you do the Lake Acuity stuff. So, I just got that mixed up a little bit, but I feel like everyone gets this part of the game a little confused, to be honest. Like, literally no matter the amount of times I've played this game, I will always not really remember the order of what you're supposed to do. But I just looked up an LP for one of my favorite creators. Shout out HGV Breezy. Cool guy if you guys have never seen his videos. He just did a game like this, pretty much using the same settings I do. Actually, I'm pretty sure I got the save file from him. I got the save file from him because I used his. He just had a file of a bunch of randomized save files, and I just grabbed his platinum one for the series. But yeah, he got confused at the exact same part I did. So it's not just me, guys. It is not just me. He went to Veilstone first as well. So yeah, we are going to get through Mount Coronet here, and we're on our way to the snowy route. I don't have Rock Smash on anyone, so I can't get that item. I feel like if you go down this way, you run into less trainers. Or not. Maybe I'm thinking this way. No, just a Rock Smash. Okay. I don't remember it being that foggy. Jeez. Certain emulators just do that. Was there ever anything else in this room? Like, did they ever put an event here or anything? It seems like a wide open room. I feel like they put an event here. I don't know that for sure, but I feel like they put something there because that is a suspicious looking room. But let's get our new encounter, and then I think we're just going to call it for this episode. If I can get something. Oh, no, we're not. I just want to get something. Hello. Oh, I forgot I have a repel on. Come on. Alright. Let's see what it is. I'm going to guess Nidorino. Apom. Close enough. They're both purple. I like Apom. That's actually one of my brother's favorite Pokemon is Ambipom. But I've never really used an Ambipom before, actually, ever. So, could be an option. Could be an option. I wish I had more, fun Pokeballs for this. I've just been catching everything in Great Balls, I've noticed, but whatever. I'm gonna name you Amigo. Because I'm pretty sure in Monkey Ball there's a character named Amigo. And I love Monkey Ball, even though it makes me mad. But alright, guys. Next episode, we'll get through the snowy route and maybe the gym. Maybe we'll try and have a jam-packed episode. So, I'll see you guys then. Peace.